Hey there, oil wellers. Caitlin Carlson and Melissa Askew here to show you the 6 most common diffusers, so a little diffuser 101. Whether you're just getting yours and you're breaking it out of the box, or you are looking to maybe add to your collection, we're going to go through how to use them and what their functions are. All right, so we're going to start with this dewdrop. This pretty little baby comes in the premium starter kits, and it's a really friendly, easy one to use. This just pops right off. Then you get to this and you're like, no, wait, where's the inside? You just take this one off. Ta-da! There's the inside. So there is a little red dot on the top of this water line marker, and you'll want to fill the water up to that red line. Okay, and then you'll just add your oils. If you're just starting out, 4 drops is usually good. If you are a more experienced oiler and you're really trying to scent your room, you can use, 8 to 10. But start slow when you first get it, and then build from there. So then you literally just set it right on top. Then you set this one on top of that one. Okay, and then here's this little button. So it only has one setting, on or off. It runs for about 4 hours, and you'll see this will light up blue. There's only one color, and then it starts to mist. You can turn the light off by just clicking it again, and it'll keep running and the light will be off. So that's really friendly. And then to turn it off, you would just hit it one more time. Now this one will run all the way till it's out of water, and then it'll shut itself off. So
Which is about 4 hours, I think, that it goes for.
Right, so no need to worry about, well, if I put in enough water, and then will it turn itself off, and what will happen. So we'll go through that on each of them as to what their function is.
Okay, and then next we have the home diffuser. It looks like a rose on top. These used to come with starter kits, so some of you older may have this one. It's also an option to buy individually. It's just not a kit option currently. So for this one, you just lift this little bad boy right off there, and the fill line is this little circle right here that goes all the way around, so you fill right up to that. This is the air vent, so you don't want to get any water into that, so I just hold my finger over that where I pour the water in, and then you add your 8 to 12 drops of oil, and then you'll find this little cutout right here that fits right over the air vent there. It just sets right on. And then on the front is where the buttons are. You just push it once and it'll turn it on, and it turns this purplish blue color, and you'll see there's quite a bit of put out on this diffuser. It's really good for covering your whole room. And if you push it again, it also has a feature that you'll see the light's green right now, and it's going to turn to red. And the red light means that it's on an intermittent schedule where it'll go for like 30 seconds, and it'll turn off for 30 seconds, and it'll do that all the way until it runs out of water, and it'll turn itself off automatically. This one goes for about 4 hours also. If you push and hold the button another time, it will turn the light off on the top. So if you want to sleep without a light, or put it in a kiddo's room, you can turn the light off, and if you push it another time, it will turn it all the way off. So that's the home diffuser.
Next we have the bamboo, and this one still comes as an option with your premium starter kit. It has a really beautiful, sleek design that appeals to a lot of people, and it has a lid at the top that you just lift straight up, and it also has a red dot. You'll see it down there, and you fill the water to that red dot, and then you'll add the desired number of oils, just like 4 or 5 if you're just starting, or 8 to 10 if you have been using oils for a while. Now it has a little remote control that's attached to it, and the newer ones are more of a rectangular shape, but they still have the 1 and 4 hour feature. So if you want to just do it for 1 hour, and then it will shut itself off. It won't run till the water's gone. It will just run an hour, and then it will shut off. If you're looking for a longer diffusing time, you can choose 4 hours, and then again, it will shut off at 4 hours whether there's water in it still or not. You'll notice with this one, it has a really elegant stream that comes out, which is pretty different from this home diffuser.
Turn that on if we want to.
There we go.
Just kind of show the difference between the two.
This has a very voluminous mist, right. And this one really matches the look of the diffuser, and it's very streamlined and elegant. So turn off, my friend.
And then the next one we're going to move on to is the Rainstone diffuser. I love the Rainstone. You just lift the little lid up here, and then inside, it's kind of harder to see because the hole's pretty tiny on the top of this, but there is a thing on the side here that has a slide up and down that covers the air hole vent when it's up, and then to open it you just push it down. So it's just a little lever that goes up and down. So when you're filling it, you're going to want to lift it up and close it and pour your water in so that no water gets down into the mechanics of it. This one also has a little red dot on it, just like the bamboo and the dewdrop diffuser, that you want to fill just underneath that. And then this one calls for 8 to 12 drops, I think is what the user booklet recommends. After you pour it in, you're going to want to open back up that spout. If you're like, why is my diffuser not putting anything out? It might be because your little slide thing is closed up and it can't diffuse. So the lid here has a little notch on it, and that matches up with the notch on the little slide air vent. You just set it right on top. And this diffuser is the only one that we have that runs, on the Aria, that runs from a remote control. So when you push the on button, it will automatically turn it on to the 8-hour function. You can change that to go for 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, 6 hours are the choices on the Rainstone diffuser. And there's also a ionizer on the Raindrop that you can turn on and off. On the Rainstone, sorry about that, not Raindrop, that's something different. So you will see the little light right there if the ionizer is on. If you push it again, it'll turn that off. But that is a great feature about the Rainstone. And then it also has several different colors. It might be a little hard to show up in the bright light here, but it's on this like turquoisey blue color, and then it goes to a yellow color and this like really deep purple that's really pretty. Or you can have no light on it at all. Oh, and also it comes with this really neat brush. All of them come with a cleaning tool that you can use either rubbing alcohol or vodka and clean the little silver metal plate at the bottom. Just dip it in, rub it on that thing, and it'll help break up any essential oil residue. So if your diffuser is not putting out a lot, you're gonna wanna make sure to clean yours. That's number one reason that like solves any problems that you might have with your diffuser. It just sometimes gets caked on the bottom there. So the last big diffuser we're going to talk about is the Aroma Lux. The Aroma Lux lid just pulls right off. This one uses no water. It just puts out pure essential oils. You can either use a 15 ml bottle or a 5 ml bottle. It comes with these different little sticks here that'll be different sizes, longer ones for the 15 ml, the shorter ones for the 5 ml. Just put it into your bottle and turn it, screw it down onto that. You can make your own blends in an empty bottle, or just use, I just have orange in here right now. And then this little area just fits right into the notch here, just pushes right in. And then there's quite a few settings on the back of this diffuser. So this is the on button, and you can hear when you turn it on, it automatically just starts putting out pure essential oils into the air, and you can control the amount that comes out either to a minimum. So this is the lowest it goes, and you can kind of hear the sound that it makes, all the way up to high, which makes a little bit of a louder sound. And then you can choose how long it will put essential oils out into the air, from anywhere from, let's see, 1 minute up to 20 minutes straight. Cord is kind of in the way here. So this one does the minimum to the maximum, and then this is how many hours it'll run overnight. So you can have it just go for an hour all the way up to 10 hours long. And then this, like I said, how many minutes it's going to be going, anywhere from 1 minute to 20 minutes at a time. And then this last one is the time off in between intervals. So you can have it run for 10 minutes and then turn off for 20 minutes, and it'll cycle through that for as many hours as you set over there. And then the last feature is there is a button on the top right here that does the light on the front. So you can have this white color, red, green, blue, or the last one will cycle through all of them. And then, or you can have no light at all. So that's the Aroma Lux. And then the final one we're going to talk about is the USB diffuser. These are great for your car or for your computer at work or at home. There's a little slide on the back that you just push up, and inside you will find a little glass bottle that looks like this one here. It just turns off, screws off, and then you put 15, I think it takes about 15 ml, 15 drops to fill this up, and just screw it back on there. And then it looks like this, and you'll see the little circle on the front there matches up with the silver little disc there that faces that. Just fits right in there. And then you slide this back on. And then when you plug it into your computer or your car, you'll see it'll put out a little puff of air, and there's a high, medium, or low setting on that. So it's a great way to fill a little space without really bothering coworkers at your desk or at home or in your car. So those are some of our most frequently used diffusers. If you have any questions about them, please feel free to comment and we will answer them. Hopefully it shows you how to use the diffusers you have, or gives you an idea of more diffusers you can add to your collection. Thanks for tuning in. Be well, oil well.